What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday to you. This is the last break of the night. We got break number 1113 BD. That's 1113 BD. 2025 Topps WWE Universe Hobby Case. This is 12 boxes in the break. Let's go. There is 6 boxes. There is 12 boxes. There we go. Meat chin for you. You got it, man. We'll try our best to get that for you. Box number 1. Hopefully we can have a good case like we had last time. We ended up with 2 case hits. We ended up with a now and a forever. So that was pretty sick. Let me grab my big top loaders. Gotta get these for those jumbo cards. Almost forgot about the best cards in there. Alright. Some Asuka. Yes, I love Asuka. She's one of my favorites. I really wish she wasn't a heel right now, but you know what? We'll take it. It's still Asuka. We love Asuka. There we go. These are hobby boxes, and the break is already sold out, my friend. But we will be doing this probably again next Sunday. You just got to wait until it lists. All right, we're going to start with our jumbo card. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We are starting with Stacy Keibler, 315 out of 399 on the purple glass. And our jumbo card relic is to 199, and that is Bubba Ray Dudley. Bubba Ray Dudley on the piece of ring. You gotta be kidding me. I bought these especially for this flipping break. Alright, I'm gonna have to go find some top loaders, and we'll get those all top loaded up after. Son of a bitch. I ordered those special. They were supposed to be able to fit. Now I'm mad. We got on the Flair, there's Corey Graves. Stone Cold on the namesake. Our first auto, that's Bronco Nima. Bronco Nima is our first auto. That is a Flair auto, not numbered. Flair auto, not numbered. We got a Flair of Sami Zayn. Foreign Objects of Devon. That is Ringleaders of Bianca Belair. Hulk Hogan on the namesake. Vader on the dazzling debut. That is Nia Jax on the rings. This should be numbered, I thought. I don't see it numbered. It's not numbered on that rings. Nice, Donovan. Nice. Congrats, man. I'm a big fan of the WWE myself, buddy. Alright, stack number 2. That is International Impact, Randy Orton. There's Rage of Ken Shamrock. Io Sky on the Flair. There's Undertaker on the Flair. Undertaker on the namesake. Our next auto is a patch auto. And that's a nice one too. That is Bayley. Bayley with the tie-dye patch. And this one is numbered 9 out of 99. 9 out of 99 on the patch auto. What's up, Kedrick? Happy birthday to you, my friend. Star Portals, there's Asuka. Seth frickin' Rollins on the Remarkable Returns. Santos Escobar, that is 32 out of 99 on the Gold Stone. Rage of Psycho Sid. John Cena, that is John Cena, 1 out of 10 on the Red Magma. Red Magma, John Cena, 1 out of 10. Nice hit for the John Cena spot. 1 out of 10. Foreign Object, Shawn Michaels. That's awesome, Donovan. Tell your son thank you for coming in here and watching the break with us. We appreciate that, dude. We appreciate that very much. All right, box number 2. So used to seeing 4 numbered cards per box, but this time I only got 3. But I guess the patch auto counts as a numbered card. So all right, box number 2. Let's go. Here we go now. Who was the auto in box number 1? We had Bronco Nima and Bayley. Bronco Nima and Bayley. All right, box number 2. Box number 2. Here we go. That is Sandman. Sandman, 53 of 199. And there is Trick Williams. That is 76 out of 299 on the patch. Universe Relics. Wrestler worn material on that one. Wrestler worn. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to say it one more time, and if you don't hear me about the first auto in the first box, you're going to have to wait till the recap. It was Bailey on a patch auto and Bronco Nima. Sandman on the foreign objects. International Impact, that's Austin Theory. That is a Flair of Charlie Dempsey. JD McDonough on the Flair. International Asuka. Our first next auto is a Charlie Dempsey auto, 178 out of 199. 178 out of 199 on the blue auto. Blue. Booker T on the namesake. Star Portals, Liv Morgan. That is a blue. 114 out of 175. Blue Pulse of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather to 175. Ringleaders of Kane. That is a blue Pulse. 163 out of 175 of the British Bulldog. Bulldog. We got Bailey on the Star Portal. Flair of Damian Priest. Kofi Kingston on the Ringleaders. Our next auto. That is the Road Dogg. Jesse James. Road Dogg on the Flair auto. Flair, that's Riley Osborne. Star Portal, LA Knight, yeah. Rage of Kane. Hulk Hogan on the Ringleaders. Trish Stratus on the Stratus faction namesake. That is a Rings of LA Knight, yeah. And that is box number 2. Box number 2. Box number 3. All right, box number 3. Here we go. That is the Honky Tonk Man on the foreign object. And we got a patch auto here. That is Andrade. Andrade Gold, 10 of 10. 10 of 10 on the patch auto of Andrade. That's a pretty sick auto, or patch auto. Rings, that is Eddie Guerrero. Flair of J.D. McDonough. Trick Williams on the Star Portal. And patch auto, Nia Jax on the title marks. 91 of 99. 91 of 99. Nice hit for the Nia Jax spot. Flair, that is Terry Funk. The Rock on the ring leaders. Rage of Nia Jax. Money in the Bank, Io Sky, International Impact. That is a sick one right there. That is Mankind. Is this a 101? Wow. That's the red, white, and blue stars. That's what that is. That is an insert, red, white, and blue stars. But that's pretty fire, dude. They use that. That actually looks like it could be a 101. That's a fire hit for the... Yeah, well, I haven't gotten them in the last 2 cases, so I don't know how much of... Everybody told me it was a case hit before, but it's... According to what I see on the checklist, it's a red, white, and blue stars. And it's, you know... just a insert, but if your guys say it's a case hit, I'm gonna hear what you guys say. Yeah, hopefully we get a then, now, and forever. There's Roman Reigns. That is 30 out of 99 on the gold stone. It's in the same box as the regular case hit. That's funny. I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get one in the last 2 cases that I did of this stuff. So, I know they're rare, but I hope so. RVD on the namesake. Star Portal, Jey Uso. Bray Wyatt on the Flair. That is Gunther on the Flair. Stone Cold Steve Austin on the ring leaders. And Stephanie Vaquer on the Flair auto. This is auto number 3 out of this box. Auto number 3 out of this box. Stephanie Vaquer on the Flair auto. This is a really, really, really good box. That's a Rage of Finn Balor. Seth Rollins on the dazzling return. Or debut, excuse me. Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer on the purple glass to $3.99. And as you guys can see in the background, our case hit is Gunther on the now. Gunther on the now. Hulk Hogan. That's on the green. That's green electric to 125. That is 82 out of 99 on the gold stone. It looks like it should be green. International Impact, Rhea Ripley. There's box number 3. Alright. Box number 4. Box number 4. Yeah, I've noticed that, Victor. It's always one loaded box. Alright. Box number 4. Here we go. That is 49 out of 399. Michael Cole on the purple glass. And our next patch looks orange. That could be to 25. That is Wade Barrett, 9 out of 50. It's actually 9 out of 50 on the Wade Barrett. Flair of Kofi Kingston. Remarkable returns. There is CM Punk. And our next auto is Nick Aldis. 103 out of 199. 103 of 199. Flair of Randy Orton. Nia Jax on the Rage. That is International Impact, Austin Theory, Foreign Objects, Honky Tonk Man. Star Portal of Obafemi. There is Rings of Becky Lynch. We got another patch auto, I think, here. Yep. That is Bray Wyatt on the Flair. Finn Balor on the Rage. Oh, my goodness. 3 out of 10 on the Alpha Academy shirt of Chad Gable. 3 out of 10. Dude, that is a sick patch. That is a 3-color patch with polka dots. Wow. That is nice. That is killer. El Grande Americano. There's John Cena on the ringleaders, RVD on the namesake. Flair of Bronson Reed. There is Hey Chico, dazzling debut, Scott Hall. Naomi on the namesake. That is Riley Osborne. Riley Osborne, 38 out of 175 on the blue electric. Foreign objects of Seth frickin' Rollins. That is Triple H. 14 out of 125 on the green electric. Jake the Snake on the namesake. And that is box number 4. All right, box number 5. Box number 5. Yep.
That's all I'm going to have.
Yep. Looks like we got another patch auto coming. Another patch auto. You need a Cody out of 10 in this box. And an out of 10 redemption. Got it. I will do my bestest. First, we're going to start with this jumbo right here. This monster. Here we go. That is Becky Lynch, 116 out of 125 on the green electric, and our patch is Trish Stratus on the ring, 125 out of 199. 125 out of 199. All right, here we go. Let's get to that other patch auto. That is Foreign Objects of Bray Wyatt. Star Portal of Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn on the Flair. Flair of CM Punk. We got Kevin Nash on the ringleaders, and our next patch auto looks like a gold vinyl 101 of Ethan Page. Is that? It is a gold vinyl 1 of 1. Superfractor, actually. That's Topps, baby. Topps 1 of 1 Superfractor patch auto Ethan Page. My God, what a case. What a case. Sorry, Mr. Cena, you gotta go. I know you're to 10, but you got to go. Because we got a 101 Ethan Page. All ego Ethan Page. Woo! Woo! Let's go. Ric Flair, baby. Woo! Stephanie Paquette on the namesake. Asuka on the dazzling debut. That is Shayna Baszler. 378 out of 399 on the purple glass. Elimination Chamber of Becky Lynch International Impact. Woo! Come on, Ric Flair. Woo! Let's go. LFG, let's not cuss today. I gotta keep myself in gear. Donovan's got his son watching, so woo! Ric Flair. Is that another red? That is an orange. This is an orange warp of Penta. Orange warp to 25 of Penta. Woo! Woo! Cool! Wow. John Cena on the debut. Flair, that's the Undertaker. Cora Jade on the portal. And an auto of one of my favorite wrestlers. Woo, woo, woo. Rick Steiner. Woo, woo, woo. Man, that's awesome. Flair auto of Rick Steiner. That is Flair of Brian Pillman. Ringleaders of The Miz. Asuka to 75. This is to 75 Asuka on the dazzling debut. There's Rage of Sheamus. Crown Jewel, that is Xavier Woods International Impact. Rage of the Triple H. That is Rings of Lola Vice. Hello, Lola. Lola. Lola Cabana. I know that's not the song, but it just sounded, it sounded kind of, like it fit right there. No Rikishi yet. None that I've seen or I remember. At least no numbered cards. Might have some base in there. I'm not looking at the base. At the Lola Cabana. Yeah, baby. You know it. You know when it's a good case, I gotta sing, brother. When it's a good case, I gotta sing, man. We gotta keep this momentum. We gotta keep the momentum flowing, baby. Come on, Bly. You know better than that. You know what I like. Chantilly lace got a pretty face. Ponytail. I better watch it. I'm gonna get banned for. I'm gonna get banned for copyright infringement. So that's why I gotta make up my own words like Lola Cabana. All right, box number 6. Box number 6. Let's get that big banger out of here. Here we go. Who we got this time? How about we got nice Kevin Owens doing a backflip at WrestleMania. This one is numbered 38 out of 175 on the blue pulse. And our patch is the Road Dogg, Jesse James. 183 out of 299. 183 out of 299. Road Dogg. Bang, bang, baby. Bang, bang. Just like my boy Cactus Jack says. Bang, bang. Here we go. That's the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels on the namesake. There's Roman Reigns on the rings. Diesel on the remarkable return. Bailey on the star portal. Umaga on the flare. Yes, guys, I'm as much a wrestling fan as I am a wrestling breaker, guys. So, hell yeah. Bronco Nima on the flare. Kofi Kingston on the ringleaders. And there is my favorite wrestler of all times, Bret the Hitman Hart on the auto. Flair Legend Auto. My boy. Love this guy. Love Bret Hart. Can you tell me when you get Khalid Diesel or Eric Rowan? Well, I will show it. If there is any number to those people, I will show it for sure. That is Stone Cold on the Rage. That's Wyatt 6. Angelo Dawkins right there. Natalia upside down for no reason. That's because they changed her name to, she changed her name to Natty. Natty. Alright. That is a star portal of the Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. Rage Against the Machine. That is CM Punk to 99. 26 out of 99. That is on the Gold Stone. Ringleaders of Kevin Nash. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. Nikita Lyons on the flare. Asuka on the debut. And our next auto is Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland on the flare auto, not numbered. Man, two of my favorite wrestlers back-to-back autos. Rick Steiner and my favorite Bret the Hitman Hart. I was a huge Steiner Brothers fan when I was younger. Flair of Julius Creed. There's Becky Lynch, the man, International Impact. Rage of Becky Lynch. That is John Cena on the International Impact Unforgiven. And that is box number 6, guys. Halfway there. Halfway there. We got box number 7. You know, for a 101, I kind of wish they put a better patch in there for Ethan Page. But gosh darn it, I will say that is an awesome hit for the Ethan Page spot. Oh, absolutely. All of the inserts that are numbered are sick looking because, you know, they gave that little bit extra on those cards. I think they look great. Like you said, that Rage right there of CM Punk looks amazing. That Asuka debut, numbered debut right here, that is sick looking. That is just amazing. They do such a good job with the inserts, but don't tell me that ain't fire right there. That orange warp is fire of Penta. So, yeah, I really like these cards. I just wish they were easier to read the cards. That's all I wish. You know, it just the foil cards are just so hard to read. You know? I missed a numbered Hitman. Let me look back. Was it a base card? A base numbered Hitman? I don't see that being numbered, guys. It's a hollow, but it's not numbered. But guess what? You're right. There that one is. 292 out of 399. I definitely would have caught it when I sort, guys, but thank you very much. I found it. I found it. I don't know how I missed it. Alright. Here we go. Our jumbo patch. That is Obafemi. Obafemi, 199 out of 399. 199 out of 399 on the purple glass. And that is Batista, 25 out of 199. 25 of 199. All right, let's get into box number 7 here. Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. All right, we got a flare of D'Lo Brown, Randy Orton on the International Impact. Rage of Nia Jax, Asuka on the Portal. That is Foreign Objects of Randy Orton. Bayley on the rings. Batista on the namesake. Charlotte Flair ring leaders. That is a flare of Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, let me know if I missed something, guys. I mean, usually I don't miss those, but I haven't missed one since the first box. That's my first one since the first break of this stuff. That's a flare of Jade Cargill. Roman Reigns on the debut. There is an auto of Luca Crucifino. Next level auto. This one is not numbered. Luca Crucifino. We got Karrion Kross on the Rage. Jade Cargill, Star Portal. That is a Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis, 25 of 125 on the green electric. Braun Strowman on the ring leaders. That is a yellow to 75 of John Cena on the Rage. There's what we were talking about, how these numbered cards, rages, and namesakes look so sick. That is yellow of John Cena. Bianca Belair ringleaders. Flair, that is Kofi Kingston. Vader on the debut. And Diamond Dallas Page. DDP on the auto. I saw him fight Goldberg at Halloween Havoc many, many years ago in Las Vegas. That was such an awesome fight. That was so good. I was in the furthest nosebleed I could get at the MGM Garden Arena in Las Vegas, and I'm telling you though, it was so awesome. It was so awesome. All right, now we'll do this one. Box number 8. Jason, I am doing amazing, man. That wasn't an epic match, dude. But my favorite match of the night was Billy Kidman versus Raven. Billy Kidman versus Raven, dude. That was my favorite match of the night. I was a big Raven fan. I was a huge fan of Raven. I was part of the Ravens flock. It was awesome. It was so much fun. So much fun. A buddy of mine went, and it was just awesome. All right, here we go. Our next jumbo patch. Here we go, guys. That is Ted DiBiase on the purple glass. 123 of 399. And our next patch is, oh, Lita. Lovely Lita. 92 out of 299. Lovely Lita. Lita, don't you know? I know that's not the Beatles song, it's Lovely Rita, but I say Lovely Lita. Ow, baby. What about me? What about Raven? Absolutely, what about you, Blah? You are the Raven. Blah is my Raven. Dazzling debut of the YA6. Rings of the Ultimate Warrior. Blah, you are my savior, you are my Raven, sir. LA Knight Star Portal. There's The Rock on the namesake. Kathy Kelly on the flare. Io Sky on the flare. There's Cactus Jack on the foreign objects. And there's Lita on the auto. Lita Auto Legends. Legend Lita Auto. Love, love, love that. What a box for Legends so far. Ha ha ha. Let's not go there, Kedrick. We have Hulk Hogan on the ring leaders. Becky Lynch namesake. Let's go. Get out of here, you. Get out of here. We don't want you. Oh, man. I saw some color. I saw some color coming up, and I'm really... If this is gold to 10, I'm going to be, like, super happy. That is the Hurricane. 36 out of 99 on the gold stone. Rage of Bronson Reed. Yeah, it was gold. It was gold stone, though. I thought it might have been true gold. But that's right. They don't have true gold in this. They have red magma. Magma. Shoosh. You guys don't want to see what I have. I got an autographed John Cena poster. 54 out of 125. That's The Miz. Charlotte Flair on the namesake. Flair. There's Julia. Julia Gulia. Foreign objects of Shawn Michaels. And how about Andre Chase on the next auto? Next level auto. Andre U. Chase. That's Bray Wyatt on the flare. CM Punk on the namesake. That is 28 out of 50 on the blast of the Shockmaster. Shockmaster. Nice. 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 There's Kofi Kingston on the ring leaders. Rage of Randy Orton. Alright, that's box number 8. Box number 8 in the books. Actually, guys, I have to admit, I didn't have any WWE posters when I was a kid. That is the one thing I did not have. But I was, like I said, a big fan of Lita. I was a big fan of Trish Stratus as far as the women are concerned. But as far as the men, I mean, it was always Bret Hart. It was always a Bret Hart fan. So you're ready for Asuka? So am I. Tell you the truth, we are definitely due for some Asuka. Alright, here we go. Box number 9. That is a blue electric 158 out of 175 of Bronson Reed. And our patch, how about to 99? 54 of 99. Randy K. Orton. Randy Orton to 99. Back at it. We got Kane on the Flair. Drew McIntyre. And our next auto, another legend. Bubba Ray Dudley. Bubba Ray Dudley on the legend auto. Dude, I just gotta stop for a second because we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's not a legend, but he is a legend. 5, 6 legend autos so far. Unreal. Unreal. It's a legend case. There's Thea Hale on the Flair. Rhea Ripley on the Star Portal. There's Tatum Paxley. 242 out of 399. Is she still North American champion in NXT, guys? Because she is such a good wrestler. She deserves it, man. She worked her butt off. I don't watch NXT as much as I watch the others, but got Rage of Gunther. We got ringleader Seth freaking Rollins. There's Bray Wyatt. Love this. Rings of Bret the Hitman Hart. There's Remarkable Returns of John Cena. That is a debut of Kane. Flair of Alexa Bliss. That is Scarlett on the Flair. Seth freaking Rollins Star Portal on our next auto. Fallon Henley. Nice one. Fallon Henley. Rage of Cody Rhodes. Bret Hart on the ring leaders. Dude, that is a sick picture of him. That is Mr. Mankind, 173 out of 399 on the purple glass. International Impact Triple H. Star Portal of Trick Williams, 7 out of 99 on the Gold Stone. Carlito on the debut. Box number 10. Box number 10. Alright, box number 10. Triple H. That is on the Gold Stone, 29 of 99. And our next patch, 204 of 299. Jimmy Uso. Big Jim. Big Jim. Box 10. This box has the Cody Rhodes for you. Alright. Oh, yeah. Blah had Piper Niven for sure. We already know about Blah. We don't talk about Blah. Kendrick. There's Kofi on the namesake. Rings of Umaga. Rage of Sheamus. Rey Mysterio dazzling debut. Kevin Owens on the Flair. Flair of Michin. Bianca Belair Star Portal. And our auto is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. This one is numbered 12 out of 99. 12 out of 99. HBK. That's only our third numbered auto that's not been a patch auto. Come on. We need more. How about Rey Mysterio? You know what? I've done, 3 cases of this? I think this is my first Rey Mysterio namesake. That's a sick card. Trish Stratus. Two of the legend autos of Bubba and Rick Steiner. Nice, Kedrick. That's my boy. That's what I want to hear. That is Shotzi. Shotzi on the blue Pulse. Sorry, that was numbered 36 of 175. 36 of 175. Star Portal, Seth Rollins. Is that Riley Osborne again? It is Riley Osborne. 315 out of 399. Ringleaders of Bret Hart. That is Riley Osborne on the Flair. Triple H on the International Impact. And our next auto. How about Mr. Adam Pearce? Adam Pearce getting an auto in here. There we go. There we go. Nice Adam Pearce auto. There is Paul Bearer on the Flair. Braun Strowman, Star Portal. Foreign Objects Bailey. There is Ringleaders of Rhea Bloody Ripley, who's celebrating her 5-year anniversary on the main roster this week, I think. Something I read. Crazy. She has taken over the world in 5 years. Less than 5 years. Unreal, that woman. Box number 11. Box number 11. It is definitely a Legends case. Absolutely, dude. That is my son's favorite wrestler, is Rhea Ripley. My son's a weirdo, but, you know, hey. Actually, he's new into wrestling. I had to get him to watch it, so he's more of a One Piece and anime guy. Alright, here we go. Our jumbo patch. Behind Wesley. 390 out of 399 is Trick Williams to 299. 70 out of 299. Is that number 2 for Trick? It is. 2 to 299 for Trick Williams. That's Rey Mysterio, 177 out of 399 on the purple glass. Sorry, that is Cactus Jack, actually, on the International Impact. That is Ultimate Warrior. And then Forever Factions. This is our first one of the night. That's the Wyatt 6. This one is not numbered. But our autograph is, and it's another legend, 80 out of 199, Jake the Snake Roberts. Met this guy probably about 10 years ago. Really, really cool guy. Really, really cool guy. That is Booker T on the Flair. Roman Reigns. That is L.A. Knight. Yeah, on the 73 out of 175. Blue Pulse. What do we got here? Foreign Objects of the Boogeyman. Not numbered. We got AJ Styles. Gonna miss him. He was so good at his job. So good at his job. Then just top penny sleeve them. I'll top load them after. I don't have them. Who doesn't want a Piper Niven? Blah, you're funny, dude. There's Drew McIntyre on the Rage. Bailey on the Ring Leaders. Flair of Tama Tonga. CM Punk on the Ring Leaders. And our next auto is Jada Parker. Hello, Miss Parker. Nice to meet you, Miss Parker. Rage of John Cena. Gunther on the International Impact. That is Rhea Bloody Ripley. 56 out of 399 on the purple glass. Ethan Page. Cody Rhodes on the Remarkable Returns. Tiffany Stratton Star Portal. Flair of Sheamus. And our last box. Our last 10 packs. Good luck on these last 10 packs, my friends. Good luck. Can we get another case hit? I want to see one. Ring Leaders, Bruno Sammartino, Becky Lynch namesake, Shinsuke on the Flair. Thought the Jey Uso was numbered. I had to go back. Come on. That's a patch auto. That's a patch auto in that pack. We're going to save it. We're going to save the patch auto. Undertaker debut. Rage Triple H. I'm making horror movies over here because I got one fly that just won't stop bothering me. That is Batista, 355 out of 399, purple glass. Bray Wyatt, Foreign Objects. We started with a patch auto. Let's finish this break with a patch auto. Let's get another banger. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. This will give us our 5th patch auto. No, give us our 6th patch auto. Talk about a loaded case. And how about another red magma? That is Channing Stack Lorenz, 4 out of 10 on the stacks. Red magma of Channing Stacks Lorenz, and it's the 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Congrats to the stacks. That's pretty funny. Stephanie Vaquer on the namesake. Flair of Gunther. Rage of Randy Orton. Our next auto. Guess what? We're going to save that as well. Right there. Save our next auto and our patch auto. That's a Flair of Batista. Namesake of the Brahma Bull, The Rock. We are going to have 2 autos to end this break just for you guys. Come on. You guys have been awesome. If you guys skunk in the break, again, I do want to apologize. But we will send you something in the mail. Triple H on the International Impact. Cactus Jack Foreign Objects. Star Portal, Braun Strowman. That's Braun Strowman on the rings. Alright. This is our last pack, which has the jumbo patch in it. Our jumbo patch is in here. Then we have our patch auto and our regular auto. Patch auto, regular auto. Here we go with our jumbo patch. That is the Hurricane. Hurricane 31 out of 125 on the green electric. Whoa, hello. Triple mem of Sami Zayn. I love Sami Zayn. This is 10 out of 99. 10 out of 99 Sami Zayn event used memorabilia. Alright, our patch auto. Here we go. No, I'm going to save this. I just want to get rid of the cards. We got Yokozuna on the Flair, Otis on the Rage. Behind our Randy Orton Rage is our next auto. And that is Legend. William Regal on the Legend auto. Again, this is a Legends case. So are we going to get a Legend on the patch auto? Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. How about Drew McIntyre patch auto gold to 50? That is a gold to 50 of Drew McIntyre event used material. Worldwide Relics auto. That's a nice way to finish the break. On card with Drew McIntyre. Alright guys, there's your break. Let's go ahead and get a recap in. Let me clear this floor out. Bring these closer. Zoom in on eBay. All right, guys, here we go. Recap time. To $3.99. To $3.99. We got Batista, Rhea, Ray. That is Wes Lee, Riley Osborne, Mankind, Tatum Paxley, Ted DiBiase, Obafemi, Bret the Hitman Hart, Shayna Baszler, Michael Cole, Stephanie Vaquer, Sandman, and Stacy Keibler. These are to 175. We got LA Knight, Shotzi, Bronson Reed. There's Kevin Owens, Riley Osborne, British Bulldog, and Floyd Mayweather. To 125, we got the Hurricane, Miz, Dexter Lumis, Becky Lynch, and Triple H. To 99, we got Triple H, Trick Williams, Hurricane, CM Punk, Santos Escobar, Roman Reigns, and Hulk Hogan. To 75 yellow, we got John Cena and Asuka. To 25, we got the Shockmaster and Penta. To 10, Red Magma, Channing Stacks Lorenz, and John Cena. We had not numbered of forever factions of the Wyatt Six, and then we had a red, white, and blue and stars of Mankind. Our jumbo patches to $2.99. Jimmy Uso, Lita, Road Dogg, Trick Williams, and Trick Williams again. 70 and 76 on the Twins. 70 and 76. To $1.99, we have Batista, Trish Stratus, and Bubba Ray Dudley. $10.99, triple relic of Sami Zayn and Randy Orton. And to 50, Wade Barrett, who I didn't think I was going to like as an announcer, but has grown on me. I think he's a real good job. Our autos, these are the non-numbered autos. We have William Regal, Jada Parker, Adam Pearce, Fallon Henley, Bubba Ray Dudley, Andre Chase, Lita, DDP, Luca Crucifino, Ridge Holland, Road Dogg, Bronco Nima, Stephanie Vaquer. You're welcome, Jamie. Rick Steiner. And Bret the Hitman Hart. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. You just did, Golden Lancaster. You just shouted out for yourself. It's alright, buddy. Go check out Golden Lancaster's card shop on eBay, guys. Alright, here we go. Jake the Snake Roberts to $1.99. Nick Aldis to $1.99. That is Charlie Dempsey to $1.99. And then Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, HBK 12 out of 99. Our case hit is now with Gunther, and definitely it's now. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I gotta leave those up there because guess what? I almost forgot these patch autos. Patch autos, Nia Jax. This one is to 99. Bailey to 99. Drew McIntyre to 50. To 10. That is to 10 on the Red Magma. That is Andrade. To 10 on the Red Magma, Chad Gable. 3 colors on that Alpha Academy shirt. Our 1 of 1 Super Fractor of Ethan Page. And our case hit of Gunther, who's now for sure. There you go, my friends. There is the break. That was an awesome Legends break. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you hit. Hope to see y'all next time. Have a great night, y'all.